If you got into the sales industry to get rich quick, make money by any means necessary, you're okay with inconsistent months and the high stress that comes with that, then this video is not for you. But if you are here and you're looking for consistent income, if you're looking to truly maximize your potential, take care of your family, fund the lifestyle that you want, this is going to be really important. Because sales training, which is the thing that most people rely on to get them to their goals when they come into this industry, is only one part of really 4 critical pillars in order to build a successful sales career and to see what you can actually do and how much money you can actually make. The first pillar is your identity. This is the foundation. What is your sales identity? Have you ever thought about how you actually want to show up on a call? How you want to operate, what feels good and natural for you? Most people will come in and they'll let someone else tell them how they should operate on a call, how they should show up, exact words to say. When we're just reading off of a script or following a process with no wiggle room, then we're no better than artificial intelligence or robots, right? Every one of us has a unique energetic blueprint. We have our own unique gifts. We have our own unique patterns. And when we think about selling authentically, it's highly important that we lean into these things that make us us, so that way we have the highest chance of connecting with the prospect and doing it in a way that feels natural and doesn't burn us out. Because the quickest way to burn out is by constantly going against who we are. If we're always putting on a mask and performing and acting like something that we're not, then we're constantly going to be fighting this resistance, and it's extremely tiring. I use a system called the Gene Keys to help me identify my unique gifts, my unique energetic blueprint. And this isn't telling you something that you don't already know. We all inherently know what our gifts are. Sometimes we just need to be reminded of that. Sometimes we just need permission to step into that. This has the potential to make a huge shift for you, even if you just focus on this one thing. Pillar number 2 is your inner blocks. These are the patterns and programs that were wired into us as kids as a way to keep us safe, connected, recognized. And they were built for a reason, and they were really helpful back then in those situations. The problem is they're not helpful on our sales calls. And so these are the triggers that pop up when someone objects to something, or it's time to close and talk about money. Our limiting beliefs get in the way and cause resistance. So this pillar is extremely important in order to really be able to be present with people and respond to certain situations in a way that you want to respond, instead of just reacting and operating off of your baseline programming. And then we have pillar 3, which is all about energy management or biological capacity. None of this actually matters. You could have all the sales training in the world, you can know what you're doing, but if you don't have the energy to show up at your best every day, you're constantly going to be capping yourself. And so there's really 4 main energy currents that run through us. And the goal here is to balance all 4. If one of them becomes out of balance, then it can throw the whole system off. The first current is your fuel current. This is your diet. This is your hydration levels. We are what we eat, right? And if we're eating a diet that is highly processed and low quality, that's what we're going to become. Hydration is so important, and I'll make another video going deeper into these, but just wanted to introduce them to you at this point. You can start thinking about them. The second current is your recharge current. Most salespeople are living in a state of perpetual fight or flight, right? This low underlying stress and anxiety. It's really, really, really important for salespeople specifically to carve out time to recover. So this is your sleep quality, right? That's the big one. But it's also your meditation practice, breathwork practice, Tai Chi, anything that allows you to calm the mind and enter a parasympathetic state where you can rest and recover. Then we have the movement current. This is your workouts. Now, you don't have to hit the gym every day for hours, but some kind of movement is highly essential. We have to get the blood flowing. It helps clear the mind, helps clear out the emotions. It helps detox the body. It's extremely important to have some kind of movement practice every single day. And then the fourth current is the meaning current, and this is probably the most overlooked of all of these. The meaning current is your purpose in life. Do you have a North Star, an overarching goal, a reason to get up and get out of bed in the morning that you're excited about to work towards? That might be your current job. It might be something bigger. If you don't have this, then you're missing out on a whole reservoir of energy that will unlock for you once you tap into it. Then the fourth pillar, that's the traditional sales training. That's the sales frameworks, that's the processes, the scripts, the product knowledge, all of the techniques and tools and tactics. The problem is that most people are just jumping straight there. But what we want to do is we want to put all of these things together. You want to take your sales identity, you want to clear out any inner blocks that you have, and you want to make sure that you have the biological capacity and the energy levels. Then we fit all that into a framework around your product, your service, your process. That way it's extremely unique to you, and it gives you the best shot at showing up at your best and closing deals that you need to close. This is the only way to build a successful and sustainable career without having to worry about burnout. Burnout is such a huge problem in this industry, and if people would just focus on all four of these pillars, it wouldn't be as big of a deal. I believe the churn rate in the sales industry right now is about 35%, which is insane. It's like over 3 times more than any other industry. So, something to think about. Make sure that you're focusing on all 4 pillars. I'll go deeper on these topics in another video, but just wanted to put that out there so you can start to work on these if you need. There's a link that I'll put below the video here that will help you identify what your sales blueprint is. If you're interested in that, it should just take you a couple minutes. Let me know what you think. Peace.